Rick's Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by General Motors. Hey, tune in to More Than That with Jill Peppers, wherever you listen to podcasts. More Than That is brought to you by General Motors. All right, 11 minutes after the hour, Eva got your front page. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy, beautiful Wednesday. I'm Eva Marcel here with a quick look at your front page news. The teenager who recorded the video that was seen around the world showing the death of George Floyd took the stand yesterday in the murder trial of Derek Chauvin. The witness, who was 17 at the time, was walking to the store with her 9-year-old cousin at the time of the incident. She was very emotional during her testimony, saying at one point, "I stay up at night apologizing to George Floyd for not doing more, not saving his life." So sad. Now, in other news, New York City police are looking for a man who attacked a 65-year-old Asian American woman who was walking to church on Monday. He was caught on video kicking her in the stomach and stumping her face. That? It is disgusting, Ricky. And there is no question that there was racially charged.
And D.L. Hughley's Instagram page. I'm like, what in the world?
Shouting racial slurs. The evil of people. It breaks my heart. Meanwhile, President Biden announced his new $2 trillion infrastructure plan called the American Jobs Plan. And Donald J. Trump is being sued by 2 Capitol police officers who were injured in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. All right, that's a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, let's see. We got the Final Four set, man. First, we're going to start with the men's. In March Madness, the update. Gonzaga, UCLA, Baylor, and Houston. UCLA pulls the upset over Michigan. In this game with the Gonzaga, though, the referee collapsed during the game. I don't know if you guys was watching this, man. He felt lightheaded, and he, out of nowhere, he just fell, hit his head on the floor. Good news is he's doing okay. No word on the cause of it or whatever. Over on the women's side, Stanford, South Carolina, UConn, and Arizona. Arizona's first trip to the Final Four. The women's Final Four will feature beautiful black women coaches for the first time. South Carolina's Dawn Staley and Adia Barnes from Arizona, man. So big ups, man, doing big things right there. Last but not least, college athletes are making it clear they are not NCAA property. Basketball players are wearing T-shirts that says not NCAA property. Some critics are complaining, saying college athletes should be grateful to receive full scholarships and free education. But the NCAA, universities, these conferences, they're making millions and billions off of these players, and the players are getting none of that money. The scholarships are just the bare minimum. That's a whole nother conversation. I got a whole nother opinion.
I mean, Roxy, even if they took some money and say, hey, at the end of your tenure here at such and such university,
come on, Rick,
this check would be waiting for you in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Some, because you sell the jerseys and everything.
Yeah, they're not even allowed to start businesses or create business brands on social media. What if a player's an artist? Why can't he sell his art on social media, online? Just something. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that opened up a whole can of worms right there. But that's what I got for sports right now. Let's get over here to Gary with the T.
All right, y'all. A lot of people, especially a couple of women, y'all got excited, but honey, they just had to lose all that excitement. In particular, y'all, Nicole Murphy, and in particular, his ex-wife, Michael Strahan's ex-wife. Now, people thought that Michael Strahan had that doggone gap filled in, because they say, people with gap teeth lie a lot, and a lot of people say, especially in particular rumor, that Nicole Murphy thought that he was going to stop lying, but honey, he ain't got it filled. They say, honey, it was an April Fool joke, honey, just 36 hours before April Fool, everybody thought Michael Strahan's gap was filled, and I even thought it was filled, but I feel so bad for Nicole now.
When I saw the picture, I'm like, why is Special K on this?
I don't have nothing to do with this.
I thought, when I looked at them, and then I said, oh, that's Michael Strahan.
Yeah, like, oh, God. But, I mean, he should go ahead and fill that gap. He said, yeah, after 50 years. But, Ricky, I mean, they say
like
people.
The gap.
Y'all like
this is trademark.
It's part of who he is.
That's his brand.
Yeah,
looked at his mouth and said, what the Gary with the T is going on here?
But I mean, they say people with gap teeth lie and they spit come through their teeth when they talk.
No, they don't.
That's what they say.
His gap is beautiful. A lot of us have beautiful gaps, and I think he does a great job at representing people that have gaps, and they still are handsome or gorgeous and proud and have a big smile. He looks handsome, Gary.
My granddaughter has a gap, and they better not touch it. Ain't no braces.
I know,
no
that's
braces.
right.
Well, honey, Keisha Cole closed her gap, so she's just as rich. So, honey, so I think, everybody with gaps, he should follow suit like Keisha. And she looks much better, and she even sing better. So
shout out to people that got a gap, and they got that little piece of meat up there in between.
Yes, the little dangly piece.
That look like a tonsil. Little tonsil.
All right, well, then, congratulations, Michael, you lying, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Shimmer Pop. On the high end, you say Shimmer Pop, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Raspberry. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, somebody was arrested outside of somebody's home, and this lady was holding the knife. Lord have mercy. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.